A lot of people ask, what is PBL and how does it work at Rains? PBL is a project-based, it's called project-based learning, and it's where you use projects that you can get credit for, and you work together as in groups. Some you get in groups and you do a lot of work together, and it's all graded at once. And a lot of times the teacher will start off as entry things, and that's the purpose, to get you started in interacting, asking questions, trying to answer what that project is going to be based over. The teacher will do videos and to get you in discussion, they'll use prezzies. And one time we had a crime scene put up in the middle of our room, and we had to detect what we thought may have killed that person. And that's how we got into our projects, started our projects. The process that we go through, you'll have your project calendar, which that shows you what every single day and what you will be doing, and the steps that you'll take every single day, what you'll be working on just that day in class. So, and at the end, it will show you that it will come into your final product. And this is the project rubric, and it shows you what kind of grade you can get and all the steps that you need to take to get that grade. So, in all, the project and the grade that you get is up to you. What range you want to get in, and how good and much effort you put into the project. And then you have the daily activities such as labs, lessons, and discussion. You and your group might just get together and talk that day, or you might have a lab that you need to do with you and your partner or whoever else is in your group.
Some of the projects, it just depended what kind of project. They would give you a topic of something you have to do, and you have to create it, whether it be a website, it can be a smart board game, it can be an animated cartoon, it can be several things. This is the website that we did. We created a website for a project. One thing I got to do was an animation. It's like a little video.
There's a lot of reactive magnesiums out there, if you know what I mean. Nico, do you remember seeing this on the way home? I think we're lost. Oh my god, that noise is probably all over.
Oh, we also did a science safety video.
Why are you wearing baggy pants?
No, it's allowed today.
Yeah, we got a lot today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got 0.
Surely it'll change. Let's see.
What we're supposed to do is design our own house, and then figure out how much the cost would be for the walls and everything, how to build it, and you have to keep it in a certain range of square footage.
You guys and the students teach themselves. They work a lot together in their groups, work on the projects, but the nice thing about it is that the teacher is free to wander around, and so if somebody's having trouble, I can go to the side and help answer questions and what they're doing a mistake. So there's a lot of teacher interaction too. Balance.
But it's not a teacher interaction where the teacher stands up in front of the classroom and lectures.
No.
And students take notes and that kind of thing. No. It doesn't happen at Rains at all.
No. If I stand up and talk, it's max 10 minutes, and that's rare. So they do a lot of research, find information, and I answer questions one-on-one.
And if anything, if she can't answer the question, one of the other students will help and jump in, and then it's easier that way because we may know a different way than she does.
Yes, sometimes they do a better job of explaining something from the student's perspective, and so I'll explain it, and then, like she said, he will jump in.
With PBL, a lot of the stuff we do, you might find that you enjoy doing that, so you can pursue that goal if that's what you want to do in life. And that's what PBL can also help you with that, like English or science, if you enjoy it.
It's a lot of hands-on experience, so you get to know the material more, so you can understand it better. And like you said, sometimes students can explain it better to others. So it's.
You have to be responsible, okay? Be responsible. I can say that for myself. I have missed school a lot, and it's not good. you know, if you miss one day, it's like missing 2 or 3 days at a regular school. You miss a couple of days here, you get, you know, caught up with your teacher and everything, and it's easy. But here is if you miss one day, you're missing like 3 days because you're going to fall behind in your project, and it's just really, really hard. You have to stay on task. If you don't want to, then you won't pass. That's just basically what it is. You have to work, you have to be, you know, focused in your work with your group. You know, you may have a group of 2, maybe 3, maybe 5, you don't know. But whoever, you know, when you're in a group, everyone's assigned, like, to do something in their group, and if you don't do it, then you're making everyone fall behind also. So it's really hard to do.
You can also get fired from your group. Somebody decides to fire you, and you're going to have to do the project by yourself.
Oh, you have to do that often.
So I would recommend you to be there every day.
If you're fired, there is a process. You don't just get fired if someone says you're fired. You have to do things wrong, and the teacher has to approve it. So.
And there are days here and there in between projects, so we have mini lessons or individual activities, so it's not back-to-back projects every single day, but the majority of what you do is projects here and there.
And presenting. Presenting is the big thing. You present all your projects either in front of classes or other people.
Like you have to work together. You have to collaborate and mix well with one another. And I mean, PBL just helps that. And it's a relationship building, education building